Hello graduates and family. I want to give you some information about the 2020 graduation. And the first part of that is going to be, where do I park? What do I do at the beginning? So here's what we're going to do. You're going to be coming off of Route 210 into the main parking area. We're going to ask that each family, when they get here, not park on the first lane, but actually park in a parking spot in the front parking lot. We will have a parking attendant who will actually tell you where to park and let you know when it's time for you to come out of your vehicle. And once the parking attendant has you to come out of your vehicle, they'll walk you up to the first tent. And at the first tent, we will have a mask if you don't have one. But we do ask that if you have a mask, please bring them with you. All families and their graduate has to wear a mask all the way through, except for the time that the graduate's taking a picture or the time that they're on stage, center stage. Those two times the graduate will be allowed to take their mask off. Family, if you do not have a mask, we will provide one at the first station, as well as a special mask be provided at the first station or the first tent for each one of our seniors. And so now we're going to transition to the second tent, and we'll show you what that looks like here in just a moment. This is the second holding station. When you're told to leave the first tent, that's where you unloaded at, you'll come to the second holding spot, which is the second tent. And there will be an attendee per each tent or each holding station that'll let you know when you can proceed to the next area. The next area will be the third holding station, which is another tent, and we'll go there now. All right, graduates and families, this is the third holding station, which is the third tent. At this point, again, there will be an attendee waiting here for you. They'll ask that you stay under the tent until it's time for you to move to the fourth holding station, which will actually be in the foyer of the auditorium. We'll go there now. Now you're entering the fourth holding station. There'll be some dignitaries in this area. Superintendent Higdon will probably be greeting all the seniors and their families at this point. And from this point, we'll walk on into the foyer of the auditorium. This is where each one of the graduates will pick up their official diploma, and probably be one of our board members here. College Career Counselor Keith Benningfield will be here to greet you to make sure that you get your correct diploma. And you'll make your way over to the backdrop. At this backdrop, the seniors will have a professional photographer donating her time. We appreciate Beth McGovern for that. She's going to be taking their pictures here, and the graduate only. And then once that is finished and completed, then the graduate and the family will stop here at these doors. At these doors, Assistant Principal Jennifer Fitzpatrick will be here to hold you until you move to the next holding station, which is the back of the auditorium. Let's go there now. As you make your way up the ramp, this will be the fifth and final holding station. Assistant Principal Paul McQuarrie will be here to meet you, and he will ask you to please no talking during this time, because there's probably a graduate in front of you at this point. They'll be having their name called off and actually walking the stage. This will be live streamed, videoed at the same time, so we want to make sure that we have the best product. So we'd ask that you remain quiet at this time. You'll get to make noise in a minute when your graduate walks the stage. So let's go to the next area. The graduate and their family will come to this point. And at this point, we'll have a counselor that will tell the graduate to go forward to walk the stage. And the family is welcome to be on this landing. Now, we do have it belted off over here. That is where we'll have some professional cameras live streaming and recording the entire 4-hour event. So please avoid those cameras. But this is a great landing, a great spot to take pictures or videos of your graduate as they walk the stage. So at this point, I'm going to pretend to be the graduate. I'm going to walk the stage and show you where you'll reunite with your family. At this point, the family will reunite with the graduate, and you're going to exit the doors straight across from us here. When you exit the doors, there's going to be a tent set up with a table. We're going to have a hand sanitizer station at that point. So let's walk to that door and we'll talk about that. We'll have a hand sanitizer station at this point that you all can clean your hands, because all the graduates probably have touched the handrails going up on the stage, and we'll make sure that everybody's clean once they leave campus. You'll then walk down this sidewalk, and the camera's going to span here till it see the entire sidewalk. You'll walk back to your vehicle in the front parking lot, and we would ask that you would exit. We'd ask that you would exit the lower end of the campus, and we would ask that you would, if you could, enter the top end of the campus, park in the front parking lot. A parking attendant will let you know when to get out of your vehicle to walk up the front sidewalk. And then we ask that once you leave the auditorium, get in your vehicle, exit on the lower end. That way we have no cross pedestrian traffic and no cross vehicle traffic to make it a smooth transition. Thank you guys for adhering to this. Looking forward to seeing you on Saturday.